flock of killer birds, just what I need. They're locked onto me.
Get ready for a fight. Interruption. Folks, I'm really gonna need that shower soon.
I know someone who would be very happy with that cork. Time to pay him a visit. Show me the goods, my friend.
I smell good business between us.
Are you a friend of Draud?
Oh, Draud. We gotta keep that burnout off the tracks, okay? I caught him dealing Blue H to a few of the racers. Can you believe that? He calls them performance enhancers. I call it cheating.
Different dimensions, different sports, same problems. Stay frosty.
In the summer? How?
I need you, my friend.
Oh, what's that?
I need your skills.
God!
Nadul, can we talk?
Haha! Yes. Yes, so funny.
For a slave who is supposed to suffer, you're in a surprisingly good mood.
Thanks to you, stranger. Talk to the other villagers. I will collect their feedback, and then, only then, should you come back to me.
All right, then. So Guarlampe, what's that?
It's your basic lampe with a local twist. Brewed right here in Desan. It's known for its dark, strong flavor.
It's like that Irish beer, then.
If beer is lampe and Irish is a local twist, then yes. Guarlampe makes our labor go down a little easier. Let's just say the side effects are welcome during the occupation.
What's the local twist?
The recipe of Guarlampe is Draud's best-kept secret. Car...
How's it going, Draud?
Not good. I'm still missing some ingredients.
Is everything okay with the blessing?
Uday did a good job. This barrel is safe to drink. I need his assistant to stay a little bit longer so he can take care of the other barrels, too. He's not so thrilled to hang out here, I can tell. Leaving him.
Hi. Can you help me?
I can try.
What's a Daoka?
They're circular portals that connect different locations. We Talans have built our villages around them. Many believe that the Daoka were left behind by the ancients who built them using technology we don't have access to. A Daoka can be turned off if you remove its energy core. This is what the invaders did.
What's a hazardous?
When Talans revert without completing their life's purpose, their tormented essences stay behind, doomed to linger among us and search for a way to return to the Yads. Hazaduses often haunt places and Talans, trying to complete their unfinished goals.
What can you tell me about Z-Dogs?
Many Talans have been reverted by those carnivorous plants. If you fight them, don't stop moving around. They are as dangerous in close proximity as they are deadly from a distance.
Do you know anything about Procreana?
Procreana was the capital of Adelpha and its most important center of knowledge, famous for its scholars, recreators, and researchers. But that's in the past. It was attacked by the invaders many moons ago, and most citizens ran away, fearing further reprisals. It's located in the northwest of Ganzar.
See you around.
Come back anytime.
Didn't see you there. How's it going, Droud?
Not good. I'm still missing some ingredients. Leaving already?
Stay frosty.
And the
Sorry to disturb you. May I have a word?
Turn back, pilgrim. You came all the way to this Yod's forsaken place for nothing.
Woke up on the wrong toes, huh? I just want to talk.
You bet your tiny head you want to talk. I'm Herax, Master of Ceremonies. Pilgrims used to line up to hear my sermons. Now, Palana's an empty shell of its former glory.
I don't see anyone queuing here. Where are the pilgrims?
Probably waiting for someone to fix our Daoka. Or is it already fixed? Not my concern. Pilgrimage is supposed to be a long journey on foot.
What are the pilgrims seeking here?
Probably what you're seeking. Answers. I used to have them all. But those were better moons. I'm not as inspired as I used to be.
Have you seen Ermaz?
We were just having a casual conversation about how many stones I would pocket to sink my body to the bottom of the lake. Ermos has a thing with numbers. I don't remember him mentioning. Oh no. 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 No!
What is it?
Ermos hadn't taken a bath in hundreds of moons because of the polluted Darasham. He told me how his essence was missing clean water, and I just mentioned the oasis without...
Without what?
The oasis used to be one of the most popular landmarks for LOA pilgrims, but that was before it got infested with Z-dogs.
Show me where the oasis is, and I'll get him back. I hear you used to be more inspired here, Axe. What happened to you?
You only become a master of ceremonies after a life of pilgrimage around Adelpha, collecting stories and wisdom from all over the world. It's a sharing process that enriches my 4 essences.
4 essences? I thought every Talan is only supposed to have 1.
Yes, that is the law of the Yards, but once every life cycle, a male Talan is born with 4 essences and raised by the Almayel to become the next master of ceremonies. It's an important responsibility to be a good caretaker and a beacon of wisdom for my people. I lost most of it after the invasion.
There are all kinds of ways to be inspired. Can't you read a scroll or something?
Inspiration comes from hearing the last words of a Talan who's decided to revert, or understanding the purpose of a Hazardess's life. With our villages isolated and the Darashams closed, the weight of failure is too great.
At least there's no invaders in town.
But so many Hazardesses, all unable to join with the Yards and turning the Essence Vine dry. The invaders are reverting a lot of our people to impose their dominion. And yet, in such violent times, where reverting ceremonies are needed every moon, my last ritual was performed thousands of moons ago. I am useless.
You seem perfectly fit. Start getting things done. Get to work, my man.
Boy, you got less brains than a Zort-flavored bowl of res. Can't you see? The Darashams are closed! Legions of tormented Hazardesses are stuck in between worlds. I have nowhere to guide them. I couldn't save the Essence Vine. I failed in the eyes of our Yards.
So while other Talans here are the keepers of the Darashams, you are the keeper of the Essence Vine?
More of a caretaker, and not a good one. The origin of its roots are under your feet. With the devoted care of the Master of Ceremonies, that's me, the vine is meant to stretch as far as a Talan can measure. That's how it used to be. Back in the moons,
But judging by the long face, you don't get a kick from your gardening job anymore.
Without reverted essences, the vine suffers. It is now shrunk to its most critical bastion. I don't know if I have what it takes to heal its core. I feel I don't. I know I don't. The essence vine needs a new caretaker. Someone who has the strength to revive its immense power.
About that power, could it be used as a weapon against the invaders?
You could, if the balance was restored and enough essences were reverted through the 4 Darishams. The vine would be our strongest attack against the oppressors, but
But what?
the Darishams are out of order. Another disaster we can blame the invaders for.
So how do we fix them?
Speak to the Darisham keepers. They should point you in the right direction.
So what's Polana about?
Shame and the nostalgia of a once sacred site built on the roots of the essence vine. The vine is gone, and all of my tears were not enough to grow it back.
Now the same thing, minus the gloomy filter.
When a Talon reaches the end of a peaceful life, he makes a pilgrimage to the Polana and enters one of the 4 Darishams, representing each of the 4 essences, to be reverted and returned to the yards. That's the cold version, and it's not up to date anymore because the Darishams are no more.
What's a Darisham?
Where have you been for the last 1,000 cycles? The Darishams are passages to the realm of the yards, where you surrender your borrowed essence to the great cycle of life. Polana has 4 Darishams, 1 for each essence. As Master of Ceremonies, I perform the reverting ceremony that allows a Talon to become part of the essence vine and feed its sacred roots.
When's the next reverting ceremony scheduled?
No one's reverting until a Darisham is restored. How did it come to this? I can neither think nor sleep with all the laments of Hazardesses in my head.
Tell me who you are again?
Hirax, Helana's Master of Ceremonies, but you know that.
Bye, Hirax.
By yourself.
Hi there. I'm Cutter Slade.
Welcome, strong and confident pilgrim. I'm Kor, the Shamas of Polana, and keeper of the Ka Darosham.
Can you patch my wounds?
A Shamas cannot refuse to heal. That's the will of the Yards.
What is this place about?
What kind of pilgrim doesn't know about Polana? The special kind, I'm sure. But did you know that the town is built on the roots of the essence vine? This is why Talons are coming here to surrender their essence to the Yards.
The question is, where do I go from here?
If you're seeking direction, I suggest you talk to Hirax, Polana's Master of Ceremonies. I'll warn you, he's not as charming as I am.
I'm collecting scrolls for Procreana's librarian, Kurag. He's rebuilding the Dano library in Procreana. Maybe the one you're reading is one of them.
Ah yes, Kurag. Not the most open-minded fellow. Yes, I borrowed it from the library, actually. 90 Shades of Ka.
Great. Can I give it back to him?
Well, the late fees on this must be tremendous.
What's wrong with Hirax?
Poor Hirax. Even a Shamaz can't heal the wound inside him.
Is it in his head?
If you mean his mind is about to break, then yes.
What happened to him?
As the master of ceremonies, not being able to help the needy Talans and Hazardesses has taken a heavy toll on Hirax. He grows more depressed every moon, and I believe he feels responsible for some of the latest incidents.
Incidents? What kind?
You have to understand, Hirax was once such a beacon of light that pilgrims from all over Adelpha would seek his guidance.
I'm here to help. Do you have anything for me?
I could tell you the tale of a poor harvester from Emia who was deeply in love with the widow of a Dolatai guardian. His name was Tuyol. Tuyol was still young, but if the widow rejected his love one more time, he pledged to revert at the Ka Darosham, whether active or not.
Sad tale. What happened to Tuyol?
Hirax told this poor harvester that to seduce his love, he had to offer her frozen flowers from the highest mountain's peak. Tuyol ran off at once, totally unprepared, and never returned. Now it is whispered that Tuyol's Hazardess is trapped on the mountain, and his anger is causing the terrible ice blizzard that has been reverting so many of our people.
Where can I find the Ka Darosham?
Like the air it represents, the Ka Darosham has always been invisible. But alas, the invasion has now made the Darosham non-existent.
How can you tell the difference?
Look down at the bottom of the cliff over there. You'll see poor Hazardesses tormented by their tragic fate. They were once proud Talans who decided to revert without knowing the difference between what is eternal and what is no more. I'm here to prevent more Talans from jumping over the cliff until the Ka Darosham is restored, and I can be its keeper again.
Why don't you restore the Darosham?
To do that, I would need to travel to the Ka Temple and retrieve the Ka Codex, which I can't. But even if I did, it wouldn't be enough.
Meaning you got a bigger rock in your shoe? Let me hear it.
What an odd combination of words. I'm referring to the smoke coming out of the invader's factory. It's so thick that it suffocates the Ka essence. Sometimes we can't even see the moons anymore. The imbalance not only affects the Darosham, I can feel my healing abilities regressing. Every Shamaz is concerned. I would shut down the factory myself if it wasn't so heavily defended.
I guess picketing protesters won't do the trick, huh?
The smoke may be clouding your reason, Pilgrim. You keep speaking in meaningless sentences that confuse and, dare I say, slightly tease me.
Enough said. Show me the factory, and let's get this over with. What's a codex?
Once per cycle, the sacred codex is brought back to the Temple of Ka so its energy can be replenished by the yards. This energy, in turn, powers the Ka Darosham for a full cycle.
So the codex never made it back from the temple?
After the Daroshams closed, our chief, Rumbar, ordered every codex to be returned to their rightful temple so they could remain in the almighty protection of the yards. They haven't been seen in Plana since.
The factory. How is it different from the other invader bases?
It produces an obscene amount of smoke that not only destroys the land, but poisons the air.
I'll show him how to quit smoking. How are you with Rumbar?
You mean if Rumbar and I are
Partners? Lord, no. Rumbar is a fine Talon, but he is not my type.
Can you explain the essences to me?
Of course. When Talons reach a certain age, their essence is revealed during the conversion ceremony. There are 4 types of essence. Fey for fire, Elway for water, Ganda for earth, and Ka for air. Each essence gives a Talon unique abilities and has a tremendous impact on our personalities.
Have you seen any invaders around?
No, but I don't have to see them. I feel their toxic presence every time I breathe, which is often. Don't you feel it as well?
I'm better at dealing pain than feeling it.
Oh my. Bit of a sadist, are you?
What? Absolutely not. This is a disturbing thought. Tell me, who are you again?
Kor, keeper of the Ka Darosham, at your service. I'm always sad to see you go.
Liaz? Talk to me.
I'm a little busy deciphering new symbols we found in the Elway Temple. They're fascinating.
Speaking about the temples, the Talans didn't build them, right?
The ancients must have used special techniques to raise the 4 temples. They didn't share their technology with us.
How often are they used?
There are no codex ceremonies anymore. It has been the only activity in the temple since Palana was built. The mountain village gathers the 4 essences in one unique location.
And yet the Yods chose a temple to bring me back here. I wonder why.
The Yods speak in mysterious ways, Ulukai. I have to go now.
All right, I'm gonna go after the Codex, so I'll have a closer look at the place.
Adalpha surely needs its Daroshams. Good luck. Liaz out.